Easy. Easy.
Hey everybody, this is Living Aboard with Chihuahuas, episode 73. All the dogs are on deck discussing their trip around the world. Ciao.
As the sun began to set over the tranquil waters of Islamorada, Taco, Ella, Wolfie, Jazz, Dylan, Sassy, Dexter, she gathered on the deck of the Salty Paws, their home on the sea, to reminisce about their adventures. Taco, the seasoned traveler with a wiry frame and a mischievous glint in his eye, started the conversation.
Remember that time we went to Key West?
He said, his tail wagging with excitement. Ella, the elegant and regal Chihuahua with a black coat, nodded in agreement.
Key West. I'll never forget the charming pastel houses and the friendly locals who showered us with belly rubs and treats.
Wolfie, the fearless adventurer with a heart of gold, chimed in next.
And don't forget our trip to Savannah.
He said, his eyes gleaming with excitement.
The cobblestone streets, the majestic oak trees draped in Spanish moss. It was like something out of a fairy tale.
Jazz, the spirited and energetic Chihuahua with a penchant for mischief, barked enthusiastically.
I loved meeting all the other dogs along the way, from big fluffy huskies to tiny teacup poodles. Each one had their own story to tell.
The laid-back surfer dude with a perpetually chill vibe, nodded in agreement.
And let's not forget our encounters with wildlife. Indeed.
He said, his voice tinged with nostalgia.
Sassy, the sassy and confident Chihuahua with a heart of gold, added her 2 cents.
But no matter where we went or who we met, one thing remained the same.
Her eyes shining with pride.
We had a great time swimming, cruising new places and living aboard the Salty Paws.
Chi, the wise and venerable elder of the group, nodded sagely.
Indeed, our travels have been filled with ups and downs, laughter and tears, but through it all, we've stuck together, weathering every storm as one.
Dexter, the rambunctious Chihuahua, claims that his favorite port was Papeete in the French Polynesian islands.
We sure met a lot of local dogs there. I think I fell in love. Ella, the refined and elegant Chihuahua with a penchant for luxury, began again by recounting their time in Nassau, Bahamas.
Oh, the crystal clear waters and pristine beaches of Nassau were simply divine,
she said, her eyes sparkling with nostalgia.
And the locals were so welcoming, giving us samples of the local cuisine.
Sassy, the feisty and adventurous Chihuahua, jumped in next, eager to share her experiences in Cartagena, Colombia.
Cartagena was a whirlwind of color and culture.
She exclaimed.
From the vibrant street markets to the lively salsa clubs, there was never a dull moment.
Dylan, the laid-back surfer Chihuahua, nodded in agreement. And who could forget our journey through the Panama Canal? He said, his voice filled with awe.
Navigating those massive locks was an experience I'll never forget.
Wolfie, a rough and tumble Chihuahua, said.
The Galapagos Islands were something of a dream. We swam with sea turtles, played with playful sea lions, and marveled at the unique wildlife that called the islands home.
Chi tells of the beauty of Machu Picchu.
Our travels through Peru were equally unforgettable.
His voice tinged with reverence.
From the ancient ruins of Machu Picchu to the bustling markets of Lima, we witnessed the rich history and culture of this remarkable country.
And who could forget our journey to Tierra del Fuego?
Taco exclaimed,
his tail wagging with excitement. We braved the icy waters and explored the rugged landscapes of the southernmost tip of South America. Dexter, the playful Chihuahua, barked eagerly.
And let's not forget our time in French Polynesia. The azure waters, lush greenery, and warm hospitality made it a paradise unlike any other.
Jazz, the spirited and free-spirit Chihuahua, grinned from ear to ear.
Our visit to Australia was a wonder, seeing kangaroos and koalas for the first time.
Wolfie went crazy and wanted to attack them.
As the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars began to twinkle overhead, the Chihuahuas of the Salty Paws settled in for the night, their hearts full of memories and their minds buzzing with anticipation for the adventures that still lay ahead.
Hey everybody, Dylan here. Episode 73 end. The Chihuahuas of the Salty Paws settled in for the night after discussing their trip aboard the Salty Paws, going to many, many different ports. Ciao.
Here is what we need you to do for us so we can continue to bring you our songs and videos. We know you have heard this a million times, but we need you to click the like button for our videos on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and like every video.
Easy.